My name's Jennifer and I'm the manager of the salon here. We are going to do a product class for our Cal-Am products tonight. And we have a lot of products here at our salons, and it can be a little bit confusing about what you need for your hair and what works best for your hair. And just know at any time you can come by our salons and we'll help you figure out what would be best for your hair, or if you have a product that you need to learn how to use, we will show you how to use it. And if any of the products that you purchase you're not happy with, you can come back, and a lot of times it's just you need to know how to use them properly. So we can show you how to use them, and if it's not working for your hair, you can trade it out for something else because we guarantee all of our products. So I'm going to start first with the shampoos and conditioners, and then I'm going to go into the styling products and then to the finishing products. So first we have our shampoos and conditioners. We have a volumizing shampoo and conditioner, and that's if your hair is fine and you just need extra volume. You would use a volumizing. Then we have the color maintenance. If you have hair color on your hair, that makes the hair color last, and that's a shampoo and conditioner, and it protects it from sun and fading also. And then we have the moisturizing shampoo and conditioner. If your hair is dry, if you're in the pool a lot, our Arizona water is really hard, and so that's a good one to use if you need extra moisture in your hair. Then we have a brightening shampoo. Those are for blondes. If your hair sometimes could get dull, or sometimes it could be a little more yellow than you want. It's a purple shampoo. It's more for brightening and not so much, it's not really a dark purple, it's more to just give you a brightness. If you really need to get that yellow or gold out of your hair, then you would use the Shimmer Light shampoo. And that's a real purple shampoo. We use that here on the back bar. You purchase that at Sally's or any beauty supply store, and you would shampoo that with your hair, and that would get the yellow or the gold tones out. You could use that about once a week just to maintain that. They also have some silver shampoos, and that's more for the orange tones. The purple's more for the yellow, and the silver is more for the orange tones. And then I'm going to go into some of the collections that we have that kind of go together as a group. Most of them are platinum, which are kind of more, they're higher end in the Cal-Am product line. Very concentrated. All of them are very concentrated. You just need a little bit. A little bit goes a long way with these products. So this is the color charge. There's a shampoo and conditioner, and it will help your color last up to 50 shampoos longer to maintain your color. That's good for sun fadage. So it said extends your color up to 50 shampoos. So there's a shampoo and conditioner. There's a color mask. This is a really good deep conditioner. And I recommend this for anybody that has dry or damaged hair, not whether you color it or not. It's just a good once a week conditioner. It just takes a little bit, put it on your hair for 3 to 5 minutes, and then rinse out. And with that is our Color Charge Spray Serum. This is one of our top selling retail items, and it's a very light leave-in conditioner. It helps protect your hair from sun damage, helps maintain your color. But I use this on my hair every time I shampoo because it's light and it doesn't weigh your hair down. If you're looking for a very light leave-in conditioner, this is a really good one. And just some daily things that we have. This is called Daily Provision. It's another leave-in conditioner that's good, a little bit heavier than this Color Charge one, but a very good leave-in. And then this is a Daily Defense Oil. And if you have hair that you shampoo maybe only once a week, it just takes like a couple squirts. I put this in my hair every day, but you just need a couple squirts, and you'll see, your ends could be really dry, and you just rub your hands together and put that through your ends. Another good thing to use would be a little bit of coconut oil. You can use it the same way as you do this, but it's always good to give your hair a little bit of moisture with. So that's the Daily Defense Oil. You can use that every day. It's really light. You don't want to overdo it, but it's really light. Next, we have products for thinning hair, and these are our thickening products. And I want to explain to you some of the numbers on all these. Most of the products have numbers. None of the shampoos and conditioners have them, but if they have a number, it has a holding factor to them. So anytime there's a number, the higher the number, the higher the hold factor. So this one has a 5, this one has a 12, so the 12 would have a higher hold factor versus the 5. So these are our thickening shampoo, conditioner, thickening mousse, thickening spray, and thickening glaze. They really work, and you will feel that in your hair. And I like to make a little cocktail of the thickening mousse, the thickening spray, and the glaze. I spray that in my hair, mix the mousse with the glaze, put a little bit in your hand and rub it through your hair. Really does make a difference for that thin, fine hair, and you will feel a difference in the thickening of your hair strands. And then we have the curl for curly hair. So something usually curl is lacking is moisture, and so these are made for curly hair. There's a curl wash, a curl conditioner, there's a curl refresher if you don't, since curly hair is more drying, if you don't want to wash your hair every day, but you wake up and it's kind of out of control, you could spritz it with water, and then this curl refresher you can spray in and just like scrunch up your hair, and it will refresh your curls. There also is a curl mousse. I don't have that here with me today, but and it has a little bit of a holding factor, but it will help enhance the curls also. So the next thing that I'm going to go into, so now you've had your hair washed and conditioned, I'm going to go into the products you will need to style your hair. These are all styling products. So here's a curl defining cream. Mousses are somewhat, or gels are somewhat drying on curly hair, but this curl defining cream is a cream, and you just put a little squirt like that, and it will make your hair, your curls more defined. You just rub it a little bit between your hands. It'll make your curls more defined and less dry. So that's our curl defining cream. Next would be the root lifting spray, and that's for body. I'm going to have my granddaughter's here, and I'm going to have her come up here. I'm going to show you, because it's real important with the root lifting spray, how to apply that. This is a Maya, and I'm just going to show you how to apply this, because it's real important. The root lifting spray works really well for giving you body at the roots, but you don't want to put that on your ends. You only want to put it on your roots. So what you would do is you take your fingers and spray it right at the roots, all the way through the head. I'm not going to get her hair all dirty, but you're going to make little lines like that, and then when you go to blow dry it, you're going to blow dry right at the roots, and you're going to lift it up with your brush like that and blow dry it. And by drying it at the roots, it will give you body at the roots. So, thank you, Maya. That's the root lifting spray. We also have 2 products, just a little bit of hold, but they make a big difference. The Perfect Blowout. It's a light styling glaze, and I use that in all my clients when I blow out their hair. It has a very light hold factor. The hold factor is 5. But it's one of those that you can get a brush through. It's not going to be sticky or stiff. And it also has oils in it. When you have oils in your hair, it makes your hair dry faster. Also, here's the blowout spray. You have to go very lightly on this, because you can overdo it. It will be oily. But if you have thick hair and it takes your hair a long time to blow dry, you would want to spritz this throughout your hair, and your blow drying time is cut in half. For those of you with curly or frizzy hair, we have a smoothing blowout lotion, and that's in a lotion form, and the hold factor is 14, and it guarantees 4 days without frizz on that. So you would put that throughout your hair, blow dry it, and it will help cut the frizz. Then we have a volume mousse. We do have an extra volume mousse also. This is the hold factor of 12, and the extra volume I think is 17 or 24 for the extra volume. But that's extra volume mousse. So you could put the root lifting spray on your roots, and then you could put a mousse or gel or a lotion on the ends and blow dry the roots first, and then you will blow dry the ends. And then we have a styling cream, a styling paste, and a styling gel, and a firm hold gel. And you'll see it goes from 10 to 20 to 17 to 23. So the 23 would be something where you have spiky hair, you want to spike it up, spike up the front, spike up all over. It'd be pretty stiff. You probably want to wash that every day. And that's for the firm hold gel. Then there's 17 for the styling gel. It's a liquid, and it would be if you're defining curls, if you want a firmer hold but you don't want it as stiff as the firm hold gel, that would be that. The cream paste is a 20 and the styling cream is a 10. I like to use the styling cream with the perfect blowout, and the root lift works really well. It has a little bit of hold, and like with the 10 you can still get your brush through without it being sticky and stiff. And then when you go to curl your hair, we have some products that will help aid in curling your hair and keeping the curls in. There's a thermal spray. If you have a special event and you want to get those ringlets or curls in your hair and you want it to hold all day, that would be the thermal styling spray. And you would take a strand, you would spritz it in, and then you would curl it. And I usually spritz it, brush it through, and then curl it, and you will have really nice curls that will hold throughout the day. Now, our other top selling, besides the pink spray over there, is our heat block spray. It actually has a beeswax in it, and it will give you long lasting curls all day long. It's a 22, so a little bit stronger than the 19 thermal spray, but it has a heat protectant, and you would just spray your hair, brush it through, and then curl it with a curling iron, and you will have curls that will hold. If you got your hair done in the morning, you'll still have curls at night. Plus it has the heat protectant for flat irons, for curling irons, for blow drying. So I spray this on when it's dry, right before I curl it. And I use that on all my clients that have curling irons too. Next we have, so if you are like myself, I have longer hair, so I will wash it, dry it, blow dry it, flat iron it sometimes, or curl it. But I don't wash my hair every day. So when it starts to get oily and you want to make that last, we have some dry shampoos. We have a volume dry shampoo. There's no holding. It's just, we'll take out the oils. You would spray it in and brush it through, and it will help your shampoo last between shampoos if your hair starts to get oily. We also have a dry texture spray, and it's a dry shampoo as well with a little bit of holding power, and it will give you some texture. If you want that beachy looking hair, it will give you some texture. And then we have the dry volume burst. This gives you 9 times the volume in your hair. I'm going to have Amaya come over here again, and I'm going to show you about the dry volume burst. So her hair is just wavy, and you would just lift that up and spray it, and it would give you volume. 9 times the volume. So if she wanted her hair poofy and full, so if she curled her hair and then you just wanted it poofy and full, you would put this in and you would just get lots of volume and lift. Okay, thank you, Maya, again. You're welcome. And that has a level 3 holding spray. And then we have our shine spray, and that's something you would do finishing. If your hair looks dull after you've hairsprayed it, this is something you put on right at the end. And you have to go lightly on this, but you can see as you put it on, it adds some shine to your hair. So that's the shine spray. You have to go lightly on that as well. Another one of our very top items that we sell is we have two of these taffies. It lasts a very long time. We have the texture taffy and we have the whip taffy. And the texture taffy, you literally just need this much. You put about a nailful on your hand, you rub your hand together, and you put it through your hair. This is good for, you'll see that if you want to make your hair piecey, if you have bangs that you want to make piecey, this will define your, if you have a short haircut and you want to make it piecey, you would put it on your fingers and you put it throughout your hair and just make that, your hair separate and be all piecey. So they had this one for a very long time. You can't overdo it and not, your hair will look greasy, but then they came out with this whipped taffy, and this is we can hardly keep this on the shelves. And this does the same thing, but this is a whipped texture, has a whipped texture to it. And the difference with this is you don't have that greasy, but it will give you volume, and you would put it throughout your hair and piece your hair out. It will give you some volume. And then throughout the day, you can go through at any time, and you can reform it again with just the heat of your hands. So you could put your hands through your head, and if your hair is starting to get flat again, and it will just liven it up again. So that works really good for short to medium to long hair, or anybody with layers that you want to have PC out and be nice and full. And that's probably our pink spray, and this heat block spray, and this texture taffy are our #1 seller. I'm going to move into our finishing sprays now. There are a few more that we don't have, but we have a good selection of them. So I'm going to start from, we have from 9 all the way to 35, or till 30. And remember, the lower the number, the lower the hold. Number 9 is a very light spray. Really good for fine hair. It's your hair won't feel dirty or that stiff, or like you need to wash it right after. This is my favorite spray, favorite smelling spray. But if you have one of those once a week hairdos that you are trying to get to last all week, probably wouldn't be strong enough. It does give you time to work with it, piece it out, and it's not a real fast drying hairspray, but it's a very light hold hairspray. We have a thermal spray. This is good for color maintenance to keep your hair from fading if you need to have a hairspray. It's a 11, so it has a little bit stiffer holding power, but it also protects your hair from the sun and keeps your color locked in. We have a medium hairspray, that's 13. This is number 16. This is a matte finish. Some people do like that. If you have a lot of shine to your hair, or an oily looking hair, and you want the very matte look, that would be number 16. This is good if you do a lot of teasing in your hair because of the matte finish and the holding power. It will help keep that teasing in. Then we have 18, the firm holding spray. We have number 25. This is our most popular hairspray. Very good hold power, super hold. This has been in all the magazines. It was voted, I think in 2020, the #1 hairspray of all around products. It does come in a smaller size, and they do have travel sizes of this one only because it's a popular hairspray. That also does come in a non-aerosol because it's a popular number and a popular hold. It is the only one that comes in a non-aerosol. So if you prefer non-aerosol, then that would be the 25. Then number 30 is our last one, and it's even stronger, Ultra Freeze. And this one is a very hard, stiff shampoo. You will definitely have to wash your hair after this one. But it is the stiffest holding hairspray. So if you were going to a wedding or special event where we put in your curls with the thermal sprays and the spray protectants, and you want it to really hold, this would be the one you would put on to hold all evening. So we'd like to invite you out to our salons. We have several in the area here, in the surrounding areas. We want you to know that we comply to all the rules and regulations. We wear masks. There will never be more than 2 hairdressers and 2 clients in the salon at a time. We have special cleaning products, protocols that we use a new cape on every person. We have special cleaners that we use between every client. And everything is sanitized, the whole chair, everything from top to bottom between every client. We wear masks, and we ask that our customers wear masks in here too. We take temperatures. The employees take temperatures to make sure that no one has a temperature when they come to work. We also take temperatures of our clients. And we do appreciate if we would like to know if you've been tested, if you're feeling well. We ask that you not come when you're feeling better. We're excited to meet you, and please let us know if there's anything we could do to help explain better our products, or if you need to come in and talk to us about what will work best on your hair, or if you have something, even if it's not one of our products, if you have something you're having trouble with, that we can show you how to use it. We did some classes last year, and they really did help people learn how to use the products, because it does no good if you come to us and you love leaving with your hair looking good, but you can't go home and do the same thing. So we want you to be able to educate you on how to use the tools and the proper products to get the results that you want. So thanks for joining me today, and I hope you all have a good rest of your day, and please come introduce yourself and visit us. Have a great day. Thanks. Bye.